Folks. Man. Oh, I'm already getting emotional. This is going to be a tough video to make. Come on, Trevor, you can do it. Okay. For the final time for the 2025-26 season, here at The Rock, I will say the Devils' home slate finishes with a win as they defeat the Ottawa Senators tonight 4-3 in overtime. In what was a game that had its ups and downs, but in the end, the Devils found a way to pull through and send the fans home happy for the final time for the 2025-26 season. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Trevor, and I'm feeling a lot of things right now. And but let's talk about the game first. Crowd was great. I will say, for a team that was already been eliminated, you know, having the past few games taken over by visiting teams' fans, they got the support tonight. They had the backing. It was a Devils home crowd, so I appreciated that. That crowd in the third period was absolutely amazing tonight. One of the best all season. So kudos for everyone who came out tonight and supported the boys. The game itself, you know, started good. You know, Devils got out to a 2-0 lead. Nico Hischier with his first of the night, getting the cleaning up some mess in front of the net. A loose puck, taps it home. That's what you want to see. And then Connor Brown gets one off a pass from Jack Hughes. I don't know how the hell he got it into the net, but somehow it slid through. He even said he had no idea. He wasn't even trying to do that, but he got lucky. So Devils leading 2-0 after one. And I'm like, all right, they're coming out. They're fired up. They're playing well. They're feeding off the crowd. Ottawa benched a lot of people tonight, a lot of their players, because they already clinched yesterday, thanks to us. So that was to be expected. But then in the second, it just went south for New Jersey. I mean, they were outshot 15-6 in the second period, and Ottawa getting 3 straight goals. And I'm like, oh, man. I guess they're paying tribute to how they played most of all season. Not good in that second period. So ugly, ugly stuff there from the Devils in the second period. So I'm like, it's going to be disappointing to lose this one, man. I didn't feel good going into that third period. I did not. But that's why you play the games. And Devils came out and was giving Ottawa everything they had. And it took them a while to finally get one in. You know, there were a couple times where we thought we scored. You know, one puck hit the crossbar. So I'm like, all right. Another one, a delay, a slow whistle. You know, ref's a little too jumpy on the gun. And that caused a little bit of kerfuffle. And then penalties galore. You know, Devils getting calls that shouldn't have been happening to them. It was just, it got a little ugly there. But who gets one? Dawson Mercer tying the game shorthanded, just like Connor Brown did in the first period. By the way, Devils killed off a 4-minute major double minor in the first period, so that was a good job by them, including the shorthanded goal by Connor Brown there. But still, Merce ties the game 3-3, and we are somehow going to overtime, even though the Devils were due. I will admit, the Devils, I was talking with some Ottawa fans during the game, you know, and they even said, you guys were due for one. So nice to tie the game, force overtime, and how fitting for the final home game of the year to force overtime. Keep it together, T. Keep it together. I'm sorry. And, you know, Devils had their chances. Ottawa had a couple of their own, and we eventually got a power play. And it took a little bit, you know, a lot of whistles, until with about 40 seconds left in the overtime, or excuse me, there was about a minute left in the overtime period, 40 seconds left on the Devils power play. Ottawa called one of their timeouts. Devils get one, and then who is it? The captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Cleans it up, gets the tap in, finds a way to get it through. And the Devils win it 4-3 in overtime for their final home game of the season, sending the fans home happy. And my last ever game as a season ticket holder. It is it. It is over. My last time going there as a season ticket holder. So it is officially over. I have been it's been starting to ramp up for the past couple weeks now that it's coming to an end. And today I've been just reflecting, thinking of all the great moments I've had over the past 3 years. And it hasn't been pretty, not making the playoffs twice in those 3 years is a little rough. Last year, getting bounced by Carolina in round 1, but I got to see an amazing Game 3 in person. Simon Nemec, with the double overtime winner. So that was nice. But never in my wildest dreams have I ever thought I would take a picture with the Stanley Cup. Twice I've gotten to do that. Getting to meet Ken Daneyko, including today. I got to the game a little early, was a part of a little pregame Q&A with him, and got to meet him, take a photo with him, so that was nice to do. Getting to take a photo at center ice after a game, that was nice. Getting to shoot a puck from the blue line after a game. Getting to be in the high five tunnel, touring the Devils locker room. All these great experiences over the past couple years are something I am grateful for, and I take nothing for granted, and it sucks that it's coming to an end, but fuck, man. Fuck. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Fuck. Oh, man. So, I stuck around as late as I could tonight, just soaking everything in. And it's so fitting they could win in overtime for that final time for me. Just to soak it all in and leaving there with a win. And I know the season is lost. I know it's not how we wanted it. And Ken Daneyko brought that up when I was listening in on him before the game tonight. He was doing that pregame Q&A. He says, we feel you. It's not what we wanted. Talked about how they sucked this year playing Metro Division teams, and that's one of the reasons that did them in. Injuries, of course, but just overall the consistency of the year, not being able to string wins together. They would win a few, lose a few, win a few, losing a few, go on a big losing streak, win a couple, go right back to a losing streak, and that's what kills your team. So, it sucks that it's over. It sucks I will no longer be going to games on the regular. But nothing lasts forever. But I'm proud. I am happy that I have been able to do this for the past 3 years. So, thank you to everyone who has watched, either from my first year doing this, somewhere in the middle, or until now. I am very grateful that I have been able to experience this. And I'm keeping myself together. I'm sorry. I know this is very unprofessional, but this is what you're getting is real right now. I just left there for the final time, and I don't know when I'll be going back. And it hurts. It really hurts, but I am forever grateful for what I've been able to experience, so thank you. Thank you for watching. Here is the what we got tonight coming into the building. Final game for these, by the way. What a way to go out for these jerseys. There you go. What a fan, and then it says Devils 82 on the back for the first year they came into the league. So that was nice. So, oh man. So, folks, this is officially the end. I am going to take some time off for myself. I want to just relax, because it's been an up and down season, even for me, and I just want to, just relax a little bit. I want to let the exit interviews happen, and just get my thoughts together. I'm not going to dive immediately right into a season recap video. I'm going to just let it settle down for a little. But I will be back within the next couple weeks to break down what has been this season and what will be the future. We will hopefully have a new GM before the month of May. Maybe even a new head coach as well. We'll see about that. But the on-ice stuff, at least here in New Jersey, is over. They got one more game in Boston on Tuesday. And then that's it until September. So, with that, thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who has watched one of these videos. If this is your first time or a long-time viewer, I am very grateful and appreciative. And the same for the opportunity I have had to attend the games over the past few years. So, for the final time here at Metro Park train station in Woodbridge, New Jersey, my name is Trevor. I'll see you for the next one.